Tim, you look miffed. No, you look angry. No, that's not it either. Tim, you look mad. Actually, no, Tim, you look like someone pissed in your cereal, slid it in front of you with a spoon, and told you to eat that, and that's all you're going to eat until it's finished.
Goddamn right I'm pissed.
Why are you pissed?
Fuck 2022.
Wow. I mean, we are 8 days into the year, and you're this angry already? I didn't realize you liked William Regal that much.
Wait, what happened to William Regal?
Oh, he got cut a couple days ago.
What?
Yeah.
He got cut?
But what? So wait, why are you angry then?
2022 took Betty White. Fuck 2022.
Actually, that was New Year's Eve 2021.
Fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's time for a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I'm Tim.
And this week we have our year-end awards, which we do the first week of the new year every year.
Along with a certain review of a certain paper. Oh, wait. That's
No.
We
We agreed. We're waiting until next week to go over that.
Yeah, let's be honest.
I am trying so hard to avoid spoilers right now.
Let's be honest. We're never going over Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, we are. I have a full weekend to watch it.
You've said that in the last year, and you never watched it.
Oh, God. No. Oh, God. I watched night one.
Yeah, that's about the same thing that happened to me. I didn't like the results, so I never watched night two.
Huh. This year I am watching.
I'm not.
I am.
I might catch a few, like one or two matches, like 2 or 3 matches I actually want to watch, which is ironically only one on night one.
Oh, wow. Really?
That's the main event.
Wow.
I really don't care about any of the matches other than the matches on night one. But we'll see. Maybe this year, Adam, you'll have to lead the discussion because I won't have watched it.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can figure out who's the predictions champion.
I got like a couple of matches on night one that I'm totally into.
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, yeah,
Shibata, Kenta.
Yeah, I was like, no. But anyway,
yes,
it is 2022,
yes,
and that means we have to do our contractually obligated on page 6 of the 26,000th dimension of the napkin.
Something like that, yeah.
This is not my napkin.
In there.
This is not in my napkin.
No.
This is the napkin for contract for the show.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even realize we actually had a napkin contract for this one.
I didn't realize. I don't know who that is actually with because it's the show.
Yeah, it's
like
weird.
It's not even the hosts. It's not us.
Yeah, it's weird. But
the
anyway,
show has to put this out every year.
So we gotta do our Pro Wrestling Awards now. But yes, quick word out there, Betty White, I miss you. Please come back to life and show us that you're actually Jesus. No.
We'll trade the queen for you.
Yes, we will. And by the way, hey Adam, you do know that Betty White was 100 years old.
Of course she is.
We agreed.
She's 100.
She's 100.
She made it.
She made it. No matter what the calendar says.
Don't care what the calendar says.
She's was 100.
They can officially record it as 99, but we all agreed she's 100.
Oh, no. They'll record it as 100.
Oh,
well,
good luck arguing with the internet on that one.
When I rise to power, there won't be an internet, so I kind of win. Anyway.
The fuck? Okay. All right, let's get our award show going.
Yeah, so like last year, we are breaking up a lot of these awards to men and women.
Of course.
Before we get to the actual overall, the main ones, the top dogs, that we've already kind of covered between the men and women, but this will be picking from those two of the women to determine who the actual wrestler of the year, match of the year, stuff like that. But we're starting off, Adam, with a brand new award that I just came up with today.
I absolutely love it, man. It is going to be the greatest surprise. It is a prediction style award. I love it. It's a look forward award.
Do you want to be the one, the honor? Do you
Yes.
want the privilege to say this award?
Let's bring in this brand new award. It's a look to the future. It is the award for most likely to be cut from WWE.
In 2022.
Well, I mean,
Yes, but still. I had to say
but
it.
this one is for 2022.
Yeah.
So my prediction, and I'm awarding this to Vince McMahon. No, I'm just, I am that we not. That's not happening. No, that's not happening at all.
Nick Cotton. No.
That's not happening either.
So my prediction,
Yes.
which I'm still surprised this guy hasn't been cut yet. That's why it is on my. He's my prediction. Ricochet.
Ricochet.
I am predicting Ricochet.
I can see that. I can see that. See, I'm going to go a little wild on this one.
Ooh.
I am going absolutely kind of crazy on this one.
Becky Lynch to AEW confirmed.
No, this
But
one.
yes.
This my prediction is a shock the world level prediction.
They are bringing back Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Triple H.
Yeah, a lot of people are making that prediction.
Hunter is basically cast out, and Steph takes her leave. She leaves the company soon after,
Yeah.
or right before.
A lot of people are making at least the Triple H prediction.
Yeah.
For that one, yeah, I know a lot of people that one.
No, I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen in 2022, but look,
Triple H is definitely.
it's gonna happen.
I think he's on his way out of WWE with everything that's been going on. As much as I would love to give Triple H this award, I really think it goes to Ricochet.
Ricochet.
It's
He's
either-
more believable too.
It's more believable, but I will throw a curveball in there.
Okay.
One other one, Masada Ali
Ooh.
is the other one person.
Wow.
I think he's actually a little bit more likely, but so I'll give you an option for more believable. Which one do you think?
Ricochet.
You want to go with it?
Ricochet.
We'll give it with Ricochet. So congratulations, Ricochet. We hope we're wrong, but at the same time, we hope we're right because you'd be used better in a different company.
We would
Any company.
We'd love to see you pop up in New Japan.
Actually, I would love to see him actually show up in Impact.
See, Impact I think would be awesome too, but
I mean, I want him in AEW. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah,
There's a reason why we drafted him in our fantasy
Yes.
booking to AEW.
but for me the reality is more of going to New Japan and working with the junior heavyweights, and then eventually, maybe purposely strike up the feud with Ospreay again.
Yeah.
Start it off as I can do it just as well as you can,
Yep. Just do that feud again.
and then eventually get it to the point of, yeah, but I'm better than you.
Yes.
I can do the same moves, but I'm still better than you.
Yeah. But yeah, he'd be better anywhere than WWE.
Yes.
So
WWE doesn't work with his flippy shit style.
no, I mean, I don't want to wish for anyone to lose their job, but at the same time, you'd be better off elsewhere and be treated better.
Companies where your style is going to fit in.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one.
Yes.
This is also dealing with WWE releases, but this is not a future release. This is who was the most shocking release in WWE this year? This is also a new award.
There's
There's a
this year, really, there was a lot of, really? This one? Oh.
see, mine is it's not who you think it is. I bet you it. But Adam, I'll let you go first. Who do you think was the most shocking release?
For me, it was Bray Wyatt.
See, that's a lot of people. Keith Lee's another top one out there. Yeah.
But like for me, it was
See, to me,
yeah.
not a surprise.
Who?
And then it's mine. Nia Jax.
Yes, because they were hanging on to her for so long.
Because of The Rock. The Rock
And-
is her cousin. And we've been saying she should have been released
Years ago. Any other time that WWE had done their releases, it always came across as, okay, these are unnecessary talents.
Yep.
And she came across
As
a unnecessary talent within your company for a while.
Yeah.
That's why it wasn't a surprise when the Colognes got cut, and I was just
Yeah.
like, whatever.
Yeah.
They haven't
Oh, wait,
been used-
they lasted this long?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they were still with the company. Huh.
Okay. But yeah, that to me, Nia Jax was the more shocking.
Okay.
Well, yeah, big name stars like Bray Wyatt, who was selling a lot of money in merch, yes. But Nia, I don't think anyone ever thought WWE would actually get rid of Nia.
We were still, so people know what my day job is. Not specifics, but I'm a screen printer.
Adam,
I'll say it again.
You mentioned this many times on this podcast.
We were still printing Bray Wyatt stuff up to the week he got cut.
Oh, I know. Yeah, not surprised.
Like, and
everyone has said when he was cut, it was not like something in the works. No, it was a shock. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
like Braun Strowman was less of a shock.
Yeah. Some people said that he was a little bit shocked. His shock was more the fact that he just literally main evented WrestleMania.
Yes.
And he got released. So that was why it was a big shock for him. He was a shock. But again, overall, other names. Keith Lee, another botched one. But I still not like the Bray Wyatt. Again, Adam, I'll put it in your hands.
Okay.
If you want to give to Bray Wyatt,
no.
You want to give to Nia?
Nia Jax, because it was just, they were hanging on to her for so long.
I don't know anyone who ever thought she would be the one who ever get released. I don't think anyone ever considered her.
It's kind of like, you know, I mean, the Big Show was another one. But when he wasn't actually cut, his contract came up.
Yeah.
But he was another one that I was like, him and Mark Henry, I was just like, WWE is just going to hang on to these guys.
Yeah, they're going to use
because
them
they can.
They're going to use them because they're loyal.
Yeah.
And then they wanted what they wanted. WWE said,
no, we're not going to do that.
No, we want you, but we're not going to pay you what you think you deserve.
Yeah. Like, no, I've been working with the company for so long, I deserve a raise.
Yeah, and they're like, no.
Nope.
Okay, so we're good. Okay, we're on that one.
So Nia Jax as the number one release, shocking release this year.
Yes, which I don't know how many anyone is actually probably going to agree with us, but at the same time, who cares? It's our awards. Okay, so we're going to go with our woman to watch in 2022. Now, I had a certain name on this list, and then I removed it and I put someone else.
Oh.
But Adam, I'll give you this one because I want to go first.
My nomination is Tay Conti.
Tay Conti again, because she was she was one half of our picks last year.
Oh, I know.
I know.
This year, it's not just in ring for women to watch with her. It's because of her announcement that she and Sammy are together.
Oh, they officially announced it now?
It was like New Year's.
Well, they did a kiss, but people were saying they could just be trolling people.
Oh, no, I know, but like I think it was like New Year's Day.
Oh, okay. Well, good for them.
Or it was just a couple of days ago. I know it's very, very... It's after the first of the year.
People are going to want to hate on her. Because
of course.
But goddamn, people are just idiots. But I do agree with that, but she's not on my list. She's up. I have her later on.
All right.
Mine, actually, I have an option. It's one or the other one.
Okay.
Like yours, she was named the other half of this list, but got taken out because of a shoulder injury.
Anna Jay.
Anna. But I also have one more.
Oh, who's the other one?
Surprisingly, it's not an AEW person.
Oh, okay.
It's from NXT 2.0.
Oh.
It is Cora Jade.
Okay.
I've been impressed with her. A lot of people said, like in reviews, like she was not rated for TV when they started using her, and in many ways they're correct. But the way they are pushing her on NXT 2.0 and the look I can see good things for her. Whether she actually gets cut and goes somewhere else, or she can stay with the company. But I can see some good things happening for her in 2022. I mean, heck, she literally just fought for the NXT Women's Championship in a triangle match this past Tuesday.
Yeah.
She didn't win, but she's only been on to NXT since NXT 2.0. I think she came in a little before 2.0.
Okay.
I believe. I can't remember. If
Bright colors and white everywhere. Yep. It is so
did you
ghastly.
Did you see Braun Breaker's entrance?
No.
He literally broke the big X in half of the NXT logo, basically saying demolishing Triple H's vision, like just saying,
Oh.
yeah, that was part. It was just the X, not the NXT, but the big. You got what you were saying. No, this is 2.0. And then he won the NXT championship.
Yay.
I mean, from what I've seen from him, he's good.
He's good.
He's a good wrestler. He's going to be a big star regardless of where he is.
Oh, yeah.
It's just sad that he has to be the face of this brand that...
Well, also the fact that it's really sad that everyone knows who his dad is.
Yeah. His dad was in the ring
Yeah.
after he celebrated.
And everyone knows that he's a Steiner, but we're not going to say that.
He's apparently fighting to get the Steiners involved in some way within his run because he wants them involved.
His name should be changed to Steiner.
Rex Steiner, his real name. Just
Yeah.
use it. Or what was that? What he was using on the Indies or something like that?
I mean, you can even go Braun Steiner.
Yeah.
Braun Steiner.
Yeah. But
Because he looks like his dad too.
you know how he won?
How?
He won with the Steiner the Kiner. I know.
For crying out loud!
I know. But
Like, this is another example of WWE creative being like, look, we know that everyone's going to know who you are, but we got to change your name.
but he's the one who came up with the name.
God.
I think he came up with the name because he was told he needed a new name. They were going to give him a different name.
Right.
But he came up with it. And the way he said he came up with it is when he was on the football team, he tried to break people as the offense or the defense, whatever he...
Yeah. And
So, breaker. So, and then I can't remember how they got Braun or anything, but yeah, I like Cora Jade just because
okay.
I think she has the bigger upside. Anna Jay, we already know she's gonna have a good coming. But I like to pick someone who see if it's more of a guess. We could be right or wrong. Generally, we're wrong about the person to pick because I mean it's not like they did anything bad. It's just it was someone else's really the person to watch.
Yeah.
And we got last year for the first time, at least for the women, correct because we had Tay Conti and Anna Jay.
Yeah.
Tay did do a lot, and
Because Anna was injured.
yeah, Andrew got injured. I mean, so yeah. Okay, so let's move on.
We finally got one right for a change.
Okay,
All
so
right.
we got the man to watch in 2022. I have a few of these.
Okay.
So I have Adam Cole,
All right.
Johnny Gargano,
Yeah.
and Lyra Rush.
All right.
So, because I cannot pick between these three.
So, I have three of my own as well.
Okay.
Adam Cole,
Yep.
Jungle Boy.
Yep. Well, I think that's a little on the nose since he just won the AW World Tag Team Championship.
but yeah,
yeah,
this year is going
a bigger.
Yeah. He's got bigger fish to fry coming up.
Okay.
And MJF.
Ooh.
I think this is the year for MJF to move up a level, if you will.
I wouldn't say up a level, but I definitely think this is the year he holds gold.
Yes.
Just not AEW World Gold.
No.
I think he'll be a TNT champion at some point because he's already telling Wardlow when he wins the TNT championship, he hands it over to him.
See, I want that to happen. And then the contract expires later on. And it's Wardlow that turns around and goes, so yeah, I'll be taking that back now. And MJF's like, no, it's mine.
So
when Wardlow's like, actually, no, it's not. Actually, he does that in the ring.
So
Yes.
we both have said Adam Cole.
Yes.
So I say we just give it to Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole. Because I do think Lilo Rush is going to do some good stuff. Johnny Gargano, I think it will. But since he's in that, we don't know where he's ending up yet.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, even if he does go back to NXT or he goes somewhere else, it's still like, right now, we don't know. So, Adam Cole, let's just give it to him.
I
they're
feel
already
that...
they're already saying the storyline blocks for that.
Yeah,
for him.
this is going to be the pinnacle year for the kind of the Kenny is going to it's going to be the torch. Kenny's going to be passing that torch to Adam Cole, either metaphorically or making Adam the head of the super elite.
So, what was it? The one thing I have to mention before we move on, because we have a lot to go through, is I love how AEW, when they bring people in, big names like Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, you don't always go big right with the major stories.
No.
You give them matches, and they do have a program, but they're not into a major story.
I mean, Daniel Bryan did get dropped in almost immediately.
Yeah, because it was just like, Punk was like, I haven't wrestled in 7 years. I need to warm back up to this.
Daniel Bryan was
and
like,
I'm in my 40s.
Ready.
And Daniel Bryan's like, I've been wrestling. Let's go.
Let's go.
I got 3 years on my contract. Let's go. I came to wrestle.
Yeah, I came to wrestle. Let's go.
I missed 3 years on my contract of my wrestling career. I'm here to make it up.
Yeah.
So.
But Adam Cole.
But like Adam Cole, he came in at the same time. But like people saying, look, they're already messing up his booking because they had so much talent. You can't just drop them into a meter storyline immediately. But now you can see the seeds are coming.
But I like the idea that Adam Cole's like, you know what? When I first showed up, my entire job was to hang out with the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
And I like the idea that actually he and the Red Dragons
you mean
are
the Re-Dragons?
Re-Dragons.
Re-Dragons?
Yeah. No. Either Red Dragons or the Re-Dragons.
Yeah.
The Re-Dragons
The Re-Dragons.
are the NWO to the Super Elite.
You mean the Wolf Pack?
The Wolf Pack, whatever.
Yeah.
They're going to rip them apart from the inside, and it's going to be kind of they're not going to split off.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, no, Kenny, we're putting you out. Young Bucks, you're going home for a while. Like, we want to put you out of work because we're in charge now. You either step in line and you follow with us. There's no splitting of this. You're either with us or you're out of the company type of, and we'll make sure.
All right, so the next one is the most missed out talent in 2021.
I don't know.
Oh, this was easy for me. Keith Lee.
Yeah.
You literally, all you had to do with Keith Lee is everything he was already doing in NXT.
Just move
everything he was doing just on the indie scenes, which what Triple H did when he actually could put him on TV when he had more time. Got him over because he's just that charismatic. He's that what's his
And then they stopped using him, attempted to repackage him.
Well, they stopped using him because he had a heart issue.
Yes.
But then when he got cleared up with that, they repackaged him and gave him a terrible name.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy is literally limitless. Like, his catchphrase.
It was brilliant.
You had him right there. But because Vince doesn't understand a big guy doing flippy shit, because big guys shouldn't be able to do that, especially guys with beer guts. Let's be honest, he has a belly.
Yeah.
But that just makes it even more impressive.
Yeah, I know.
Impressive. So I say Keith Lee.
He's kind of the second coming of Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, in a way.
I mean, he's just not a bad guy.
No.
Bam Bam was a bad guy, just like all the time.
When he first came in, he was a babyface.
Yeah.
But then when he joined the $1 million corporation.
But it was weird too because with his work in New Japan, he was a heel. And then shows up as a face with no other change to him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, and you're like, huh? And they're like, all right, we got to put him with a heel group.
Yeah. So just Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
Okay.
Keith Lee.
Okay. So most missed opportunity.
Biggest missed opportunity.
This one's kind of because I'm putting it in mine in 2021 because it happened, prevented the opportunity in 2022.
Okay.
Is basically mine is Kevin Steen to AEW confirmed.
Yeah, yeah. Kevin Steen, biggest opportunity was not getting Mount Rushmore back together. The
opportunity, the potential stories there. Oh yeah, so I think that was a big
But his reasoning is
no. I'm not bashing his decision.
He's literally going, but the paycheck.
Yeah, I'm not bashing his decision. I'm just saying it is an opportunity for fans and him to go work with his other friends.
Yep.
And do other things, but his family comes first.
Yeah.
Good for him.
This was for the family.
Yep. Not bashing it, but that's what I said. So you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving on to Pipe Bomb of the 2021, I put 2022 on this for some reason, or promo. So this was easy.
For you?
Oh, easy. And it's not promo, it's promos, and it's MJF and CM Punk.
Yeah.
And it's just the end of the year, but let's be honest, these two can just rattle off and dish each other in the most insulting way, and it just goes to show you just how great Punk is on the mic when you give him
he's still a heel, and it's great.
And he's going against someone who can match him and sometimes beat him on the chops. Though I do kind of think a little bit it's a little marketed, that it's designed that way.
Oh yeah.
Because while Punk MJF can talk, Punk has more experience and he could demolish him with that experience. But you don't want to truly bury someone. You want to bury them, but not actually,
of course,
ruin them, which sometimes The Rock did.
Also, I love people already complaining that they're like, wait, they ended their storyline on a tag team match, and the internet pointed out, no, do you not know how AEW storylines work? There can be breaks between interactions with people. Yeah. It doesn't have to be every day for 2 weeks.
Yeah, because the people who run the company think you're an idiot.
Yeah. No, because they don't remember what happened week to week.
No, because the guy booking it doesn't
remember what happened week to week.
Yeah.
No. People remember over in AEW, which is why it took Hangman Page to win the championship 2 years. That's a over 2 year storyline that actually started on BTE back when they were still in New Japan
and ROH.
Well, technically, for him, it was ROH.
No, they had contracts with both because they had a.
Oh yeah.
They were on a touring contract.
Yeah,
with
but
Japan.
They were working in Japan when that.
Yes.
When their build of Hangman Page started.
Yes, but they still had contracts with ROH.
Yes.
Because they had those contracts from states and
overseas. I think by that point it was the Young Bucks were signed with New Japan and lent to Ring of Honor.
They had 2 separate contracts.
Oh, they did? Oh.
Yep.
Oh, it was Kenny that had that one.
Yeah.
He was New Japan, but allowed to come over to Ring of Honor. Adam Page was Ring of Honor, being lent to New Japan.
Yeah, like a lot of Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's move on. Best character, MJF. There's only one other person who can beat it.
Who?
CM Punk.
Oh, Daniel Bryan.
His character work, when he came back, he dove right back into the...
this is the American Dragon all over again.
But 20 years later.
Yeah.
10 years later, from when he signed...
This honestly is the Daniel Bryan that we've seen glimpses of in WWE because it's so scripted.
Yeah.
Now, yes, a couple of his very early promos after he first came in were a little stilted and a little... It took him a little bit to find his feet again.
Well, yeah, and also trying to deal with bullshit.
Yeah.
So
and I mean and his reaction to just a crowd being like, "We love you." No. We don't like your character. We're not supposed to like the character, or we're supposed to love your character. No, Daniel, we love you.
Yes.
Just like we love Phil.
So who do you want to give it to? Because I'm okay with giving it to both because they both have overall well-rounded characters.
Yeah. Why not?
And because Daniel Bryan, I figured we would get a decent character. I didn't think we were going to get this
holy crap! This dude is
he
is here to make an immediate impression.
Yep, and he did and he didn't care about oh yeah, I'm getting cheered this time. Now I'm getting I'm here to beat people up.
He said he's here to beat people up, and that's exactly what he's trying to do. Yep. I mean, you want a great example of that? Look at his match with Hangman Page that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Yes.
They bloodied the crap out of each other. It did not go to the draw, and Page won.
I still got
Bryan put him the F over.
I gotta go. I want to go and watch that matchup because I do want to see because I saw the first one. And they did everything you possibly could to make you think they were going the distance again.
Yeah.
Which was great because No one thought. I don't think people thought they was gonna go the distance, but then you're like, okay, maybe we are going. It's that element where you're in the match. You're like, this isn't gonna happen.
No. There's a weird So the time limit was 60 again, right?
Yes.
There's a
matchup.
Because I don't know how long it lasts, but there is a
30, a little over 30.
Okay. There is a moment that typically happens at about the 15 to 20 minute mark, where it's reached past the 15, so you're like, all right, we could go for the 30, but then there's a weird moment during that where if you see the pace work at a certain amount, you're like, they're going way longer.
Yep.
And they showed that.
So
if you watch enough long matches, you'll see there is a moment the first 15 minutes are kind of faster.
Yeah.
And then if
lots of
going for a 30.
They said there's a lot of rest holds at one point in the matchup.
Yeah.
Which makes you think, oh, they're resting. They went fast. Now they gotta rest up so they can go the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
After this. So, but yeah. Another quick example of this, of that moment of making you believe something that's not going to happen. TNA live show, me and my buddy from college went down to Elmira, New York. Christian Cage, Kurt Angle, TNA World Championship.
Ooh.
Kurt was defending. We know it's a house show. The belt's not changing hands.
It's not changing hands.
That match made you think, everyone in that small arena, that the title might be able to change hands.
Ooh.
Me and my buddy Josh at the time, we talked the hour drive home, like how much we thought, like this is not changing the hands, and how we were convinced they could.
That's gonna happen right now. Oh my god!
I doubt it.
No.
But I doubt it, and it didn't. But it still.
Did everyone want Kurt to win?
No,
or
people it was
Christian.
Kurt was the bad guy, but
okay,
people were just cheering overall.
Oh yeah, because Kurt's work rate, bro.
And Christian at that time,
Christian's work rate.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. So this is awesome. I had the Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros All Out Tag Team Championships.
Nope.
Oh, you have a better one.
My this is awesome moment of 2021 was Adam Page winning the AEW championship, because for me, that was such a long payoff that I was like, finally, and thank you so much for making me so happy of this happening.
Yeah, I thought about that, and I almost was going to that, but here's my problem with that. My biggest problem with it.
Okay.
Going into Full Gear, no doubt in my mind, he was winning. And that was an issue for me. Because here's the thing, because when he came back, he won the Casino Battle Royale ladder match to get the shot. And then every time he faced off against Kenny, Hangman got the one up on him. So they did nothing to make me even conceive he could lose. That was the issue. That's why going into this matchup, I had a feeling we might get it, but I wasn't quite 100% sure.
I will say that Lucha Bros beating them in that match, even for me, was I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Not oh god, something happened and they had to get the pin here. No, it really was okay.
Yeah.
You guys told a story that goes right up to the last minute. Okay.
And that's why it's like, this is awesome, because just the emotion, and also, come on. The super kick with thumbtacks
exactly.
on it, that's what I'm talking about.
Brandon tossing that bag up into the ring on the first try he ever attempted. Yep. They didn't attempt it earlier in the day because the cage hadn't been set up yet.
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. This is awesome. Not necessarily the match. I'm talking about a moment and that.
All right.
The match.
Yeah. No. For me, that moment though, that this is awesome, was seeing Adam Page with the Dark Order in the ring. They go to hand him the beer and he's like, "No, come here and hug me. I'm champ. I love you guys."
Yeah, that didn't really care. That was a good moment, but it wasn't.
That was the payoff for me.
Yeah, see, it wasn't a payoff for me.
I was like, oh yes.
So Adam, we're in a disagreement.
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna have to disagree on this one.
You know what that means? We have to do
the Wheel of Names.
The Wheel of Names. names.
Spin that wheel, Tim.
I actually have to get to it first.
Oh, for crying out loud, Tim. Wheel of names?
Okay.
Are we going to get there? Is it going to happen today?
Probably not. It won't. There we go.
Okay.
Just went to the wrong one.
Because I was going to go grab a coin instead.
Okay, hold on. Let me just. Come on. And we are
Reaching back for the coin.
Tim, Adam, and okay, we got that.
Spin.
And I am spinning it.
Spinning it.
The wheel of names. It's 2 out of 3, by the way.
We got an Adam.
We got an Adam. So 1 for you.
Well, that's 1 for me.
Close. Come on. The wheel of names.
Pop-up commercials.
And Adam.
And that's Adam. Hangman Page takes it this year.
We'll take it. Okay. Now that we actually had that up and going, it'll be easier to do it if we do have more disagreements, which is good. So I didn't prepare. I didn't think about that, how to solve the disagreement. So Hangman, good moment. It's still a good moment.
It's a heartwarming moment,
but
man.
I still think that one. But okay, so most underrated woman wrestler, Tegan Nox.
Tegan Nox. Yeah.
I mean, come on. She gets called up to the main roster and then fired when she gets broken up of her impromptu tag team she makes with Shotzi when the draft happens, and then never actually goes to her brand.
I'm sorry, what?
And she just come back to NXT from destroying her knee again for your company. Most underrated. She is so talented, and then you just kind of like, yeah, we don't see anything in her. Best guess is they saw how much she got injured while she was there. Never on the indies though. Only with them.
I know.
They said she's injury prone, and that's why. But
probably.
Do you have another name, or do you think that's a good?
Toni Storm.
Toni Storm. Ooh.
Like, she was so underrated and underutilized. She was so underutilized that she was like, can I go home?
Yeah, but
I do a terrible Australian accent. Oi, can I go home? Oh, God, I am so sorry for that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Might want to put some bobbies.
I picked
some shrimpies on the bobbies.
I picked Tegan Nox because she actually got released before she got
to
her brand. Or Toni, where she got drafted. You want to go to the Wheel of Names?
No. We'll go with Tegan.
Okay.
Tony's a very close second on this one this year.
I didn't even think of Toni because her quitting didn't even like
she was so undervalued that she was like, fuck it, I'm leaving.
You know what? No. We're giving it to both of them.
Okay.
They're both deserving because now that I think of it, because I didn't even think of Toni.
Like, one had so much potential and they fired her.
Yeah.
Tegan has all of the potential in the world and gets fired. Toni gets so underutilized
and potential,
and has potential, but maybe not as good as Tegan's. No offense, Toni, but
I would agree with that.
I gotta go with that one. That she ends up just being like, "Fuck it, I'm firing myself.
I'm burnt out. Can I go home?
Can I go? Can I get my release? I'm burnt out.
Can I go?
And they're like, yeah.
Can I go live with my fiance, Juice?
Juice.
All right, so we'll give it to both of them.
Okay.
Most underrated men. Keith Lee.
No, because honestly, he's not underrated.
I'm talking about based on the company he's in. That's kind of what I'm going from. Like, when you look at it from like company standpoint and what they had and what they did.
Wow. Now that you frame it that way, I honestly, I can't really find somebody in AEW that's truly underrated.
Yeah, that's why I don't go with.
It's kind of weird. There are some people that may be underutilized.
Yes, but underrated.
But underrated? No.
I mean, this also
because also everyone there is allowed to put on their best possible matches.
Also, they're only 3 years in. In 5 more years, we may have
some more people.
But yeah, that's why I focus it on more from the company they're with and how.
Yeah, Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Winning a second award this year.
Unfortunately, they're always the bad ones. Most overrated for the women. Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair.
Okay, moving on. Most overrated. And
For men.
You're gonna kill me for one of my picks, but I'm gonna let you go first.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I'll give you the first one.
Most overrated. Yes.
Killer Cross.
Okay.
Or Karrion Cross when he was in WWE.
Yeah.
The other one, and I do like this wrestler.
I'm not saying Killer Cross is bad.
No.
He's just, his hype is a little too much.
And I love this wrestler, and I am absolutely a fan. Hangman Adam Page.
Wow.
Again, remember where my stance is.
I know.
Apparently from.
I know.
You don't agree, but he should have had a TNT run before he won the AEW World Title.
I don't know.
I think his hype was a little overrated for where he is. I don't think he is like Charlotte Flair overhyped.
Yeah,
overrated.
No.
It's just where he is currently in positioning and everything.
Hers is like WWE. You could give them all number ranks, and there really kind of would be a certain hierarchy in WWE where this number will always beat this number, and Charlotte's number is too high.
Yeah. It's
AEW.
Flair.
I cannot put like actual levels. There is always a weird balancing act between everyone.
Some I could, but because they're mostly newer talent.
Yes, but like overall, like you have guys that AEW feels very balanced without
now
with
all the new hirings from 2021. Yes, because it.
Oh no, for me it's the way that everyone interacts with each other in wrestling.
So do I, but but with some of these bigger names coming into kind of the main event felt a little like you only had like truly like 2 or 3 big actual main eventers.
Yeah.
Because
for a little while.
Name value of, and that's what you cut.
Oh yeah.
And that's all, not in talent.
Oh no, I see WWE. It's how they view.
Yeah, and that's how I do too.
How their talent's supposed to be.
Who would you pick?
Men's most overrated.
And you cannot pick Brock Lesnar. I mean, my bad. The new WWE.
I know. New part-time WWE champion.
But we're finally getting the Bobby Lashley match at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but we're not going to see Brock and like. Is Bobby going to take the belt off from Brock? Was Brock a transitional champion?
It's possible because apparently the plans for Roman and Brock hasn't changed, even though he's the champion now. And it's not for a unification match either at the moment, so.
Huh? Okay.
So, I don't know.
I don't. Oh.
But who do you think?
All right. Most overrated.
It's a tough one. Kenny Omega. No.
I mean, look, I'll be honest. The man was fighting injured. I'm just kidding. That's like saying that Michael Jordan was overrated when he scored the most points while having the flu in a playoff game. It's like, yeah,
I forgot.
You know what,
happened.
man? He's a little overrated. He had the flu. Okay, Kenny Omega has some injuries he's working through. Kind of overrated.
He had vertigo, and he was still putting on 7-star matches.
Oh, vertigo. I am surprised that we never actually saw him have to like balance himself for a second.
I'm pretty sure he found ways to do it without it being obvious.
No, I do have to say, though, I'm not giving it to Kenny Omega, but
no, obviously.
I do have to say, I can see that his frantic style, his very steady pace of offense did actually slow down.
Oh yeah,
as AEW was going on, to the point of where he was at with his match with Omega with Page.
Yeah,
and I was since Okada, and I was like, well, maybe he has like minor foot injuries. And now hearing vertigo, I'm like, no wonder he had to slow himself down. He's not being able to like hit the V trigger, literally bounce off the ropes, catch himself mid-stride, take one step back, and then hit a second one.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I need a moment to balance my stuff out.
Yeah. So okay.
You
pick
Roman.
Really?
Roman.
I can give you that. I can understand that one.
Still an overrated wrestler right now.
He's still. I mean, let's be up front. He is the best story in WWE going right now.
Yes, best story, but that's
and best character.
But
like,
yeah,
the
Roman Reigns that we see in that ring
is
overrated for what he does.
Let's be honest. This is the kind of the Roman Reigns we wanted years ago when we were saying turn him heel.
Yes. But that storyline, I'm saying based upon in-ring ability, he is overrated.
Compared to other people in the company, yes.
In wrestling itself.
But I won't give it to him. I can't give it to him.
Okay.
Would you be willing to give it to Killer Cross?
Sure.
Because we kind of both agreed. He had I still don't understand how you give a manager an entrance.
I don't know, but you had a good an Impact run.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't like him.
I think
in NXT, but like, I think people point out he's not the best wrestler, and they had to cover for him, and he's your top guy. And you can see when Johnny Gargano, Samoa Joe, Adam Cole are trying to cover up his weaknesses in the match, and you're trying to portray this guy as this dominant. He's overrated. So Killer Cross, sorry. Okay.
Hey,
all right.
You know what? You're going to be awesome because you're getting better every day.
Yeah, hopefully you'll keep getting better. Okay. Most improved woman.
Most improved woman.
This was easy for me.
Becky Lynch.
After I thought about it, this was easy. Tay Conti.
Yeah.
Hands down. Tay down. Yeah. Most improved men. Sammy Guevara.
No, I can't. I can't go with Sammy.
Really? Okay.
I actually would kind of have to. God, most improved. Who compared to last year to this year?
Oh my God. How did I? Miro.
Yes.
How did I not think of Miro?
I mean, like I started like thinking from last year to 2020 to 2021
because he's been out since because he's dealing with a hamstring injury. So I didn't. Miro.
His 2020 was honestly kind of shit. His 2021 was great.
Yeah, and it was again one of those things where he came in. People didn't like how he was brought into AEW, but he's like, I'm here to have fun. Don't worry, I trust these guys. And what happened? He had a dominant, it came in.
I love the fact that basically, because he was able to relatively dictate, what he wants as his role in the roster, and that he chose to, I mean, also, I hate to say this, chose to be a mid-carder.
Well, Tony Khan has said he was never going to come in as a main eventer.
No.
Because he said, I'm pretty sure this came as part of the talk. He's like, look, you are a main eventer.
Yeah.
But you have been damaged so much.
I cannot throw you up there right now.
I have to build you back up from scratch, basically.
And Miro's like, you know what, dude?
Your image, your look, and your new name will draw people when they see you, and we can build you from there. And yes, so yeah, we'll give it to Miro.
Oh yeah, Miro.
Okay, most hated woman of the Charlotte Flair. Moving on. Most hated man of the year.
MJF.
Vince McMahon and Nick Khan.
I mean, yes.
That's
outside of kayfabe. It's Vince and Nick.
I'm not even going with kayfabe. I'm just talking about in general because people don't like Charlotte Flair in WWE.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So I say last year we gave it to Vince. I'm saying we give it to Vince and Nick Khan.
Yeah. Ooh, that we should send them our award.
Yeah.
Most hated man of the year.
Yes. Okay. So Vince McMahon and Nick Khan?
Yeah.
Okay. Woman Rookie of the Year. I have two.
Okay.
You can go first.
Jade Cargill.
Yeah. I'm looking a little bit more rookie.
Okay.
But that is I do agree with you on that one. One is Sky Blue.
Okay.
Who impressed enough to get put into a major pay-per-views Women's Battle Royal and she's pretty much enhancement talent.
Yeah.
So, for one, and Cora Jade.
Cora Jade. Okay.
Again, but you know what?
Yeah.
Jade Cargill. The TBS championship was designed for her.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's go with Cora.
Like, technically, it bleeds a little bit into 2022, but come on.
I'll give it to that. I'll give it to her because that.
That is rookie. She had Rookie of the Year run.
Personally, I think Ruby Soho should have won it because even just getting there,
yeah.
it would have been. But I can't argue with. It's a lot of pressure on her. A lot of people say,
"Oh yeah,
she's still green." But if you've seen how much she's improved,
in
11 months,
yes, this like her improvement is something that you typically see over the first 2 years of someone's career.
You know who she reminds me of?
Who?
Anna Jay.
Yeah.
When we gave it to her that
first
year, because
and we were just like, you went from being the most green kid out there to being like, all right, you stepped the fuck up. Okay, let's go.
You've only been wrestling for a few months.
Yeah.
When you have a match with the AEW Women's Champion.
Yep.
And that gets you signed.
Yep.
So yeah, okay, Jade Cargill.
Jade it is.
Men, Hook.
Hook. Send for the Hook.
Send Hook. So Hook that is. Women's Mouth of the Year. Becky Lynch.
Becky.
By far. Sasha, I would have said it probably a close one, but since Becky has come back since SummerSlam.
Britt Baker. DMD.
There's a reason why we gave it to her the year before. I haven't actually had really good promo.
I know.
And to that level, like big time Bex, and how she is just owning it. I was like, yeah, I got to give it to Becky.
Yeah.
Britt Baker's still good on the mic. Just we haven't had that big explosion of her on the mic when she got injured.
Right.
That led to her.
That it was just character development.
Yeah. So big time Bex, we'll get that one.
Men's Mouth of the Year.
Double MJF, CM Punk.
Thank you. You read my mind.
I can't.
And they're cutting promos on each other.
I know. I just can't get past that.
Like, do you know who I also would like to see just go mic to mic with? I have two more people.
Who?
One is The Rock. Mm-hmm. Actually, shit, I got three.
Damn.
One is The Miz.
Yep.
And one's John Cena.
I got one better.
And I got one. And I'm saying John Cena being allowed to cut loose because I know that man would be like, "No, I'm gonna go heel on this kid," and you're like, "But he's MJF, so no matter what, you can be the most horrible human being and talk about like pulling an Al Snow and his dog on him, and you're still going to be the hero in this situation."
I got one better.
Okay,
I'm gonna one up you on that one.
Okay.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, I honestly don't think that their style would work together because of the fact that it wouldn't be a promo for very long.
No. I'm talking about Austin.
No.
Not the character of how, yes, you talk and then you just start beating you up. I'm talking when you get on the promo and you start cutting a promo on each other. Austin, MJF would be awesome
because of MJF's cutting you off and being that much of an asshole to you.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that the promo would
Austin, every time that every time they're supposed to promo together, it would just keep getting shorter and shorter eventually that all it is MJF going Austin and Austin just running to the ring and beating him up.
I'm not saying the promos would end with Austin beating MJF up, but I'm saying when you just take that promo and you just let them cut those promos, it would be awesome. It's like like CM Punk in Austin.
Yes.
Would been
that would have been genius.
Because I think CM Punk had the same kind of attitude. He would have gotten under Austin's skin to go to the brutality. But if you just not like in a wrestling angle, but you just cut a promo on him, and seeing those go back and forth, yes. I actually think MJF could actually beat Austin overall.
Oh, probably.
He cannot beat The Rock. Not yet.
No.
Maybe someday.
No, I think you would. For me, The Rock would always get the last word. For me, MJF beating him is getting The Rock to lose his cool.
Mine is. I'm not even talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about quality of the.
Yeah, quality of the promo. For me, the win and loss is how does MJF, because with The Rock, you just have to get him to break his cool. Because then you've won. You've broken him.
Yeah, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about a promo in general. Just
I
cutting
know.
words back and forth. I'm not talking about
he still would own it. I honestly feel that John Cena is the only one that can rival The Rock on the mic.
Yeah, if you could cut loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Austin cut at the time could go beat The Rock on the mic. Nowadays,
The Rock's just gotten better.
yeah, he's just got his acting chops and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so breakout star of the year, Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't give it to her. I gave it to this.
Yep. Jade
here.
But Jade gets 2 this year.
So yeah, we'll give it to both.
Okay.
Men's breakout star. This is gonna be a little controversial.
Okay.
Big E.
Big E. You know what? I agree with you on that one.
Going from.
I mean, as much as getting the breakout moment and then having it basically squashed a couple of months later.
Yep. So.
But
the breakout single stars with Intercontinental Championship run, dropping Money in the Bank, cashing in, WWE champ. Absolutely. That's
beautiful.
So, all right. Women's match of the year. I have this.
I have one.
Okay.
That was the AEW Britt Baker Thunder Rosa. Was it Britt and Thunder Rosa? Yeah.
Lights out match.
Yes.
We're agreed.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I couldn't think of.
I couldn't remember it really. I'm like, I know which one I'm talking about.
I haven't even seen this matchup still, and I couldn't think of another match that rivaled it.
I mean, that one's already happened, but it happened in 2022. That's the Tay Conti and Anna Jay tag team match against the Bunny, and
no, that was 2021.
That was 20. That is a very close second for me for 2021.
Because I'm pretty sure that happened on New Year's Eve.
I think so too.
So, but yeah, I couldn't think of another one. Like, it's like that. I was like, and I still haven't watched it. I still do want to watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay, so we're agreeing on that one.
Yeah.
Men's match of the year. Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson. Grand Slam.
Yes, thank you.
Women's wrestler of the year.
We suddenly sped way the fuck up, but whatever.
Oh.
No. Like
because once you guys didn't have to discuss as much.
Yeah.
Women's wrestler of the year.
For me, that's a tough one. That's a very tough one.
I think I know that one. You just cannot. You are like
Thunder Rosa.
Really?
I kind of want to. Yeah.
Because I kind of went to Britt Baker.
I mean, that's like I flip a coin. I'll take either one of them type of situation.
To the wheel of names.
To the wheel of names.
And we're spinning.
And we're spinning. And we're spinning. And
that's one for me. So we'll go Britt Baker. On
Britt Baker gets a roll.
Yep, come on.
Yeah,
Close.
Skip that. Move
there
that.
You go.
Spin that.
The wheel
and
of names.
It's spinning.
And
it's
Britt Baker.
Tim.
Wow,
Britt Baker.
Both times have gone straight to the same person.
Yeah, two.
Wow. Okay.
2 in a row. Okay.
All right. So we're going with Britt Baker, but yeah,
Women's wrestler of the year.
Yeah, I can actually. I
Thunder
can see
Rosa?
Thunder Rosa was another good option.
I know.
For that one, another one, but not as. It's probably like the third one.
Yeah.
Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah.
But just not enough to get into.
Yeah, not enough yet.
Men's Kenny Omega.
Kenny.
Yep.
Kenny had a great year again.
Yeah, it's just simple. Okay, show of the year.
Hold on. Before we get into... Oh, shit. I had one.
What?
Never mind.
Because we're now in the top...
Yeah, no, I was going to throw an extra category in here, and I forgot it.
Oh, if you think of it, write it down and we'll do it. But we're going into the actual of the years of all the ones. So anything that we've already covered, like what wrestler of the year, can only be picked between Britt Baker and Kenny.
Yeah.
Match of the year from the two men and women, stuff like that.
Boom.
But we're going to starting off with one we don't actually cover any company at all. Show of the year.
AEW.
Well, no, Pacific show. A Pacific
pay-per-view.
Any kind of any show, and my show is Full Gear.
Okay.
Full Gear. As much as I enjoyed All Out, Full Gear was just a tad bit better.
See, why was Full Gear just a tad bit better? Because Adam Page won?
No, well, the conclusion of that storyline.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think there's many. I think there was like 2 matches on All Out that I didn't care about. I think there was only 1 on Full Gear. So it really comes down to that. But also, the overall, it was just a better show.
All right. My nomination, Grand Slam.
Ooh, interesting. Defend.
Mostly because it had the 30-minute match between Omega and Danielson.
Okay.
The fact that the show itself was the first time that not Wimbledon, goddamn, Arthur Ashe Stadium, where the U.S. U.S. Tennis Open is played, had a wrestling event at it. Ever. And it sold the F out. Like, it's a holy crap. Like, just, okay, thank you. That's crazy. So for me, it was just like the fact that AEW gets back to touring and immediately is just like, guys, we gonna do something crazy in the wrestling world.
Okay, I'll give you Grand Slam.
It's not necessary. I mean, yes, there were matches on it that were awesome.
Yep.
But
I think the fact that it was the Arthur Ashe Stadium, and they sold it the fuck out, is what sells it for me.
Like it did something special and different for a change.
Yeah, okay, I'll agree with you with that one. Okay, most hated tag team of the year. We didn't do this for the women because there's not as many established women's tag teams.
Yeah.
Hopefully over the next several years, this will begin to change as women's tag team wrestling, where you actually have teams like the Young Bucks, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers, Lucha Bros, who are teams who, if they want to go off and do single stuff,
that's cool.
But there's always that team of tag team, and always after tag team championships will start to develop.
Okay.
But obviously to me, this one of the most hated, Young Bucks.
Young Bucks.
Absolutely, Young Bucks.
And at the same time, I freaking love them.
Because you can't. As much as I want to say, Good Brothers, you didn't hate them though.
No, you knew that they were bad guys, and you just accept, like, they're the asshole friends.
Yeah.
The Young Bucks
purposely went out of the way, like, oh, you guys didn't like this?
We're gonna do it more.
Like,
we accidentally.
You complained that we weren't doing this anymore, so we're gonna go back to it. Oh, you don't like that we're doing this exactly how you wanted it? Well, we're gonna keep doing it this way just to piss you off. Also, changing your Twitter bio every single day.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And then announcing this one
and having your Twitter profile sometimes be subtweeting people is so next level heel.
But not
it's
even that,
great.
But also using your Twitter bio to do something random run off thing, and then at the very end saying Matt has COVID. And announcing that Matt had COVID.
Yeah.
It's a long last thing. Oh, Matt has COVID.
Like,
come on.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
So they're the okay, so best stable of the year. Super Elite. I wanted to give it to Pinnacle, but honestly,
Super Elite had a better year.
Since basically Blood and Guts. They're still a group, but they haven't really done anything as a group or anything. But Super Elite, yeah. Okay. Comeback of the year. Do we even have to? CM Punk.
Oh, yeah.
because you can't count.
Absolutely, 7 years out.
Because Bryan Danielson doesn't count because he was wrestling already.
Yeah, no, he was still wrestling. It was just the contract ended.
My bad. No, you can call Bryan Danielson a return because that was Daniel Bryan who was wrestling.
Yes.
No, CM Punk.
Bryan Danielson finally returned after like 20 years.
Yes. No, it's CM Punk. Feud of the year. Adam, who is your feud of the year? Because you already know mine.
I mean, I like. Well, once again, I mean, it's Vince and Nick versus humanity. But
I literally have Vince versus everyone.
oh, again?
I kid you not.
Oh
That
no,
is-
I want like
I
I want an actual like CM Punk and MJF.
But the feud hasn't really had a payoff or even close to a match yet.
Cody Rhodes and realizing that he's actually a heel. Like, I love the fact that he is the delusional face right now, where he's like, I'm a good guy while doing bad guy things all the time. It's wonderful.
So let's do feud of the year: Hangman versus Kenny.
Yes.
With honorable mentions to Vince versus everyone.
Yes.
And we'll throw Nick Khan in that one. Nick Khan and
Nick
Vince
Khan
McMahon versus everyone is an honorable mention.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we'll go with that. So Kenny versus
But
Hangman.
yeah, Kenny and Hangman, because it was the payoff year
Yeah.
of not only Hangman's 2-year storyline, of also the after their split, like there was so much story behind that match.
So,
it was beautiful.
Okay. Tag team of the year. I have the Lucha Bros. To me, finally getting that payoff, that big win that everyone's been wanting for them with the tag team title win.
Yeah.
And coming in a banger of a fucking match.
Oh, absolutely.
That to me that was as much as Nick Jackson and the Young Bucks could have a right to it, it's more of a people knew the Young Bucks were gonna eventually win the belts.
Oh yeah.
Everyone saying, the Lucha Bros will, but it's like it always seems to be like a reason, like why, like what.
It is kind of weird. Like, no other tag teams for me really made a.
There is one other one
year-long splash for me.
Exactly. There's one that did make a big splash, but it's only just recently, and technically it was in 2022, and that was A Boy and His Dinosaur.
Jurassic Express.
Yes.
For me, I'm looking at right now the
make a big splash, but it's only
of tag teams overall. Like, nobody in New Japan really stood out for me for 2021. WWE still has the same 3 teams.
Oh, they have 3 teams now?
I don't know. But you know what I mean.
Exactly.
It's the same group for honestly, almost a decade now.
Oh, I know.
AEW, it narrows down to the Lucha Bros. Like, I want to be like, God. Nope, they didn't really have a good, their 2021, they walked in at a peak and have nothing's really, they won the tag team championships at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yep.
And then
breaking their streak of losing the tag team titles at Wrestle Kingdom.
And then from there on, to the point that they're not even on the card for this year's Wrestle Kingdom.
I know.
So
same with Kota Ibushi. I mean, you could give FTR a good one in there, but they came up at the very end. Lucha Brothers have been. People have been pining
all year.
They've been pining for them to win the
Best
gold.
friends for me is maybe the only second, but it's not really a close second.
You can't give it to the best friends because Trent has been injured for most of the year.
Exactly.
He got injured, came back, then got injured again, and
then came back.
So Lucha Bros. I think it's
okay.
So Lucha Bros.
I want to say the Briscoes, but Ring of Honor kind of didn't do anything. So
I mean, the Briscoes are always in the conversation, but I can't name something.
I'm keeping my there's a 2022 is going to be a good year for you guys. You're gonna.
If I had to pick a men's tag team to watch in 2022, I'd probably
keep an eye on them. It's not a they're on their way up. No, it's like
they're gonna have a breakout on the
I don't know
mainstream
where.
level.
Like
kinda
it's like when the Hardys came back to WWE, it was like, guys, keep your eyes out. The Hardys are doing shit, and it's happening everywhere.
and
They're
then
building to something.
And then they lost. They just died.
And then but like
yeah, exactly. It's like that feeling,
Briscoes, I got a feeling like they're gonna go on a tear through a bunch of stuff, and then show up at AEW and be like, look at all the gold we have.
Yeah. And
FTR, we want all that gold too.
We want those AAA.
No, like they beat them in AAA.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I definitely agree with that. Okay, so the match of the year. So we have a pick between Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker, lights out, and Kenny versus Bryan Danielson, Grand Slam matchup. I have Kenny and Bryan.
I am actually going to have to go with the lights with Britt Baker.
You really want to go with that one?
Yeah.
Really?
The lights out match, because honestly, first of all, everyone was not expecting what we got.
True. Very
true. We are all surprised and absolutely incredibly impressed at what they gave to us for a match.
That's true.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
I really like that whole Bryan Danielson coming in with Kenny going to 30-minute time limit draw.
A time limit draw.
Making your newest, shiniest toy not even get a win in his first match.
I know.
See, that's the tough one there. We're going to the Wheel of Names.
Wheel of Names.
And it's spinning.
We are spinning.
To save time, we're going to go for the
And
it's Britt Baker. We're only going to do one.
Yep.
Oh, no, it stopped. It stopped on
Wait, close that. Get rid of that. It says Tim.
It says Tim.
But let me look at how close that line is.
I thought it landed on yours, but it stopped just over the fucking line.
That is like... If this is 360 degrees for a full circle, that's 359.
We're going again.
Yeah,
because
one more.
I claimed it on yours, and then it was just like...
Okay, now it's 1-1.
No, we're going with that. Though the first one didn't count.
Okay.
It's just
it's
one.
Like, if that was...
Yeah.
If a full 360...
I did not think it was going to go that...
It just went... Pleh.
Yeah, I
it's
did
like
not...
4 pixels.
I didn't think it was going to go even that...
That's ridiculous.
So, Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker, congratulations, match of the year.
Match of 2021, in our opinion.
Yes, and then we have...
2021 gave us a lot of wonderful, wonderful matches.
Yes.
But we loved yours the most.
Pro Wrestler of the Year, Kenny Omega.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Britt Baker. You had a great year, but I'm sorry, Kenny.
Kenny just...
Yeah.
In-ring talent.
Belt collecting gimmick. Wrestling with vertigo.
Yes.
Just you only have to say wrestled with vertigo for 4 years. Almost.
The absolute heel turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, during this, the storyline of literally running to Impact for a while, including another company into what you're doing for a while, into AEW. Absolutely loved that, like, what he did for wrestling in 2021.
Yep. Okay, so we're agreed, Kenny. Okay, so now we're going to our top 3 awards. And ironically, our first one is a joke award.
Absolutely.
So this is the Brandon Cutler Award. Last year was based on a joke that Brandon Cutler finally got a win, but so did Peter Avalon.
So we gave it to Peter Avalon?
We gave it to Peter Avalon because the joke is you name it after Brandon Cutler, but he doesn't win it. Since we couldn't do the whole finally gets a win in this year, it became finally gets a win dash who's a joke, which ironically basically becomes whatever Brandon Cutler's gimmick or thing he's doing.
It's whatever that is.
Who did it best?
Who was the best manager this year?
Who was the best joke this year?
Okay.
I have Reggie from WWE.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have Reggie because people hate him, because he's just annoying as fuck.
I mean, all right, I like that. I almost gave it to Budge.
Who's that?
Oh, he's friends with John Silver and Alex Reynolds. It's their name for Adam Cole.
Oh, okay. No. So Reggie.
Reggie.
Let's go,
All
Reggie. Okay. Okay. Then we have the second person to ever win this award, because we introduced it last year.
Yes.
It was the Brody John Huber Lee Award.
It will just change it to the John Huber Award.
That's fine. And this is for anyone who's done a good person, outstanding, exceptional person outside the ring. And the person I think should get it is Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil. Damn, man. Yeah.
Because if you look at what he does,
his outreach work is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, he worked in Tampa. Like, he does so much out there for people. And I'm just like, yeah, that's acknowledged.
His charity work is fucking phenomenal.
We need to. It needs to be acknowledged and everything.
Yeah.
So give it to him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So then,
and it's not necessarily what you did in 2021.
No,
it's an overall.
These top two are more in general overall in wrestling.
Yes.
At any time.
Exactly.
Because it then goes to our As the Buckle Turns Award. This is for someone who's done something outstanding and beyond in pro wrestling. Generally, we will try to look for it in the year, but it can be for doing anything. And honestly, I didn't put someone down here, so I know you have someone down. Who was that?
Tim, I'll be real honest with you. I don't remember.
I believe you said Tony Khan.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. The Above and Beyond. Yeah, Tony Khan. Okay. I mean, first of all, for creating AEW.
That's the reason why he got it the first time.
Yeah.
Because he's already gotten this award before. For
me, it's also now the picking up of Ring of Honor talent, the working with, honestly, kind of saving a number of careers of not necessarily big name talent. Mm-hmm. I'm saying this is the undercard that he keeps filling with people. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's because he's going, no, you need work. And I know how the world is right now.
I kind of agree. If I was going to give
it's going to start going in the opposite direction at some point.
It's if I was going to give it to Tony Khan, it'd be something for a different thing. I don't know. I mean, just destroying the Forbidden Door.
Well, that too. Yeah, absolutely.
On top of everything else.
Yeah.
Honestly, in light of what literally just happened this week, I think there's someone else who deserves it.
Who?
William Regal.
Yeah.
For everything he's done in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
And then just being, he's the whole reason NXT UK exists.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go to William Regal.
This is, dude, you're above and beyond. You've been above and beyond for pretty much your entire career.
Yeah. Never met someone who can make you hate him more. Who is the nicest person.
Absolutely. Wonderful person. Mm-hmm. Like, I have yet to find anyone actually, yes, a bit of a prankster, but who isn't in the pro wrestling world.
Yep.
No one's as good as Owen Hart, but no one's as bad as JBL.
No one's as bad as Kurt Hennig, who almost crashed a plane.
Yeah, well, okay, dude. But like
almost didn't crash a plane.
But like, yeah, Regal.
Yeah,
he was the guy. I need you to do the job. I'm here to do the job.
Yep. And just working with people, training people. I mean, come on. He's Daniel Bryanson's second ever coach.
Yeah.
Like, Shawn Michaels was his first for the actual learning wrestling. Later on, he was trained by William Regal. And you can see how both of those two people influenced his in-ring work.
Oh, yeah. The technical from Regal, the
character, and just
the quote-unquote high-flying from Michaels.
And understanding just overall a flow of a wrestling match. It was you got from both.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. But yeah. So, yeah, William Regal, you're the As the Buckles Turns of the Year award winner.
The ATBT award.
The ATBT award. So, All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of this long-ass podcast because in the beginning we just could not shut up about different things on our awards, but that happens with us. You know it if you're listening.
You've listened to anything we've done. We go off the rails quite often. Luckily, we were able to wrangle it back in and only have given you almost an hour and 20-minute show.
Oh God, this is gonna be a bitch to render.
Oh yeah.
Not just render, but just render on with all the graphics and everything.
I know.
Oh God, this might not be going up until Sunday.
Oh come on!
This might have to render overnight.
Dang it!
Because it might depends on how fast you can get it up on the drive.
Okay.
So, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to us. You know our awards, our picks, and it's your turn. Down in the comment section, give us your picks. It doesn't have to be all of them. Just give us your match, wrestler, and tag team of the year. Or if you want to give us all, great. Just comment. Comment, please. And since you've made it to a extremely long podcast, if you made it this far, type down in the comment section, Adam's face sucks, and I'll believe you made it to this.
It doesn't.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Okay, so you figured out why I have to have facial hair.
Yeah, you just keep telling yourself it doesn't suck. Anyway, if you type that in the comment section, I'll believe you made it this far. Also, since you've made it this far, why don't you go and give this video a thumbs up? I mean, come on, an hour and 20 minutes. It's been a while since we've done a podcast this long, and if you're still listening, you're liking us, so just help us out. Also, subscribe.
Ding.
There you go.
You almost skipped me. You didn't give me a moment.
I was looking at you like.
I wasn't allowed to ding.
I was looking at you to ding, because you need to ding.
Didn't pause, and when I turned to ding, you started to talk, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, I guess we're doing that."
I was about to ask you are you going to do your ding? I wasn't going to continue on. I was actually, are you going to ding?
Ding.
There you go. You dinged again. Awesome.
Ding.
How about and ring the bell?
Ding ding.
Really? You're going to do a ding ding, not a ding ding?
You only get a little dingling.
This little dingling?
Yep. That's all you get this time.
Just like your little dingling. Anyway, so make sure so you know when all As the Buckle Turn content goes live, even though ATBT and fantasy booking and a show apparently going up soon, hopefully, that Superior are the only good shit. Everything else sucks, especially Nua. Your face, Adam. Bye!